and apparently we have now played in this game for 24 hours on this character. So Tizzy's going to jump back in. It's a small world. We already knew that. The thunder crashes. So, objectives for the stream. All we need to do is get cobalt and mithril. We don't really need much more cobalt. We need a lot more mithril. We need a mithril pickaxe. So we're also going to be trying to blow up any literal altars become a part. Gallius, the traveling merchant, has arrived here from Gaul, no doubt, or maybe Gallia. And shall we go underground? Why not? Alright, so some considerations are that, like, most of my gear is quite old with the exception of my sword. And of course, since I am not smart or good, my sword being fine is the worst of my things. It would be better if it was some other thing. Hello, Angelo. We just don't really do enough damage anymore, but if we get close, then, you know, we do. However, the danger increases. This is led. The ferry will lead us, you know, somewhere. Maybe. But if we crack more demon altars, here's one. We'll just need to not be slain by any of those fellows. Hey, there's something quite green there. I think that's just a coincidence, though. Alright, we're just gonna smash this with a hammer. More cobalt into the world. You know, it's not what we needed. And this is just Crimtane. Yeah, so, you know, fortunately we are in a great spot where the turtle couldn't get in. Unfortunately, our arrows couldn't really get down, but now we're in a good spot again. And I don't know what kind of ore that is, so we just need to get closer to it. It's the bioluminescence makes it hard to see what is going on in there, so we'll just get inside and break it, or not break it. In point of fact, we will not break it. So this is one of the ores that we can't break. We'll just jot that down in memory. We need more mithril so that we can make a mithril pickaxe, and I just lost. Jungle spores. Use it to craft the grass sword and jungle set for mages. Also an axe that automatically replants trees. Ooh, that is fancy. Alright. This is just cobalt here. No, this is lead. It just looked shinier. And this too is just shiny lead. That would make this presumably, yes, shiny lead once more. And here we got more cobalt, which is fine, but not what we need. But we do have access to hollow water. I'm getting shot by some most grievous enemy, and now I'm dead. I got hit too hard again. I need to stop letting that happen to me. Even with all my defensive items. But the good news is we have a chest, and that means we'll be able to empty our inventory, which is the best thing in the whole world, is getting rid of stuff from your inventory, and then never looking at it ever again. To me, never having to deal with my inventory would be better than being the President of the United States. Alright, do we need any of these things that aren't favorited? And if we do, then we have to favorite them. Nope, we're all good. We don't need any of that trash. Excellent. Now we can forget about all of that forever. Wings? I have not found any wings yet. I'll think about them all day long. Is this mithril? Yes. Magnificent. Of course, we're going to need, way more than this, but every little bit is a small amount, or however the saying goes. The first ore is the deepest, and you'll try to mine again. Something like that, Oh, I have to craft the wings? I see. Staff of regrowth. Bunch of killer bees. Alright, so we've got a bee minecart. And this creates grass on dirt. Okay, I think I've seen that sort of thing before, where it increases the something. And this is just cobalt here. No, that... Yeah, this is mithril. This is the bright light blue. So this is awesome. This is a massive mithril load. This is basically everything we have ever hoped for. It's some of the things we have ever hoped for, but it's going to get us like 30 mithril. And more mithril, and more mithril. And we got a diamond somehow, which is fine. That's a huge mithril vein, isn't it? Unless it's mostly cobalt. Well, we'll find out soon enough. I think it's cobalt and mithril. Yes, it is cobalt and mithril. Which is, oh yeah, another massive mithril vein. Magnificent mithril. Mithril. Yeah, we're gonna have, like, this is a wonderful chunk here. These two mithril veins we found, I think combined are going to give us like 100 mithril ores. I think it's 4 to a bar, so that's going to give us enough for a pickaxe and maybe one more piece of something. And then the next time we find spicy Barbie or unspicy Barbie ore, we'll be able to get all of them. You think light green is more menacing than pink? I think they're both very menacing colors. My favorite sumo wrestler wears a pink mawashi, and Ura's not like menacing, but he is wonderful. Everybody loves Ura. But there's something to be said for a green mawashi as well. A green belt inspires, fear in your opponents. Kotozakura wears green belt. And you're like, am I just making up words? No, these are all the names of sumo wrestlers that are currently in the top division. And that shiny green is the special thing? Yes, so if we come back down here, There will be numerous of the good ores to potentially get, so let us pop in back home and get this this mithril situation taken care of. Yes, with 34 mithril bars, we'll have enough for anything. We'll have enough for an average amount of things. Okay, so the mithril sword is still, like, not better than what we've got access to. I hit the button again somehow. That is okay. So we've got our mithril pickaxe now, and that means we never need the cobalt one ever again. And we can go get better stuff. And I don't think any of this gear is like... Yeah, because for the set we have greater melee speed. Is that worth breaking? For 10% crit? I mean, it might be. But since we're likely going to immediately go and try to get better gear, maybe we'll just hold on to it for a bit. And then if we end up breaking the set because something looks like dramatically stronger, then we'll grab it then. Selling the cobalt pickaxe feels good. That grain ore is only in the jungle? Well, fortunately, we know where to go. Alright, we're gonna need to grab another chest. I forgot that I didn't die there. We only have 2 gold. That's not enough to worry about. Oh no. That's super annoying. I forgot that that was what was selected in my hotbar. I was just trying to swing my sword to, you know, threaten the vines. And instead, now we get to start all over again. It's okay. I feel fine. With the Mithril Adamantium set, you think I'm ready for the first boss, the Queen Slime. That is interesting. I've never even killed the king. I have yet to regicide. Sixipper Tyrannus, I'll say. That's the traditional thing. Lead is not the right kind of shiny. I'll remind myself helpfully once again. Oh, there's a beehive here. That might explain the... Well, it doesn't explain the hornets at all. It explains nothing about the hornets. I am being shot by someone. A dart trap, maybe? I often stand on them and don't know it. Oh, probably being shot by the hornet. Probably. Alright, green ore. Never mind. Okay. Right, got it. Perfect. Sure. Well, I thought that was gonna go different. That's underwhelming. We'll just go in a different direction now, I guess. I really thought I'd be able to mine that. She doesn't appear naturally, you say? Huh, well, that makes sense. That she wouldn't have shown up yet. Oh, there's a chest there, and that's why I can't mine it, right. A magic conch. If I listen closely, I can hear the ocean. Oh my goodness! Finally! The item of my dreams. It'll keep me from picking things up and annoying me by having a full inventory, and I can just lock it and forget. That's great. But right now it's locked, so we need to unlock it. This is my new favorite item. I'll just need to remember it. It'll help me manage my inventory by never getting anything, just like I always wanted. Oh no. Dune Splicer has 500 hit points, but they go quick. Oh, I almost had a funny trap, but I was moving fast enough to where it didn't fall on my head, so that's good. That's a ore. Oh no! An ore. He hit me because I used the wrong article adjective. Say when you first got the lock, you thought the game was glitched. That's funny. It makes sense though, you know. Just a total change in the behavior that you're expecting. We have received a banana split. Oh no, that's just Crimtane. I said oh no because I was like, I'm digging upwards into sand. This is the sort of story that usually ends with death. Most deserve it in that case. Ouch. Anyway, that's what happens when you dig down into the... if I see a cat statue, pick it up. That's just crimstone, which is no use to me. All of this is trash. And that's just amethyst, yeah. Here we go, I knew it was here, and now it's mine. Our first adamantite. I don't know how long it's going to take to get more, but we've got the first little bit. Oh, well, very clearly I have walked over something that I shouldn't have walked over there, but, you know, that is, they call that a learning experience unless they don't. Alright, so here in hell can we find anything good? Hey, there we go! I knew if we had something that we needed that was the wrong kind of color, this would be... it's just cobalt. I've already been up here and found out it was just cobalt. It looked so green. You know, that's why you cannot trust the deceiving appearances. Oh, what? Okay, apparently there was a strand of real lava in there, and I found out about that. Great. Fantastic. Good. So it wasn't cobalt, and I'm not alive. It's okay. I am sanguine about this as I am about everything. Oh. Pigron? Anyway, I didn't even see who killed me. It's alright. What healing potion do I have in my inventory? The healing potion. Restores 100 hit points. Use wherever healing potions are not sold. Wherever healing potions are sold, just wait. You'll get better. I think that's just cobalt that's reddish, actually. It looks sort of special, but now I think it's just cobalt that's, yeah. It was just reddish from the surrounding. Oh well. Underwhelming. We'll just go down here. It's possible that we'll find something worth having. Or notice like a demon altar or whatever. We just gotta get more ores into the world or whatever. Crew table and 5 to posts get 20% movement speed and light. That does sound good. It's just cobalt everywhere, super annoying. I mean, it's fine. It was just earlier today that cobalt would have been exciting, but it's not anymore. No, not today. The other day. The pickaxe is, of course, 150% good, which that's, you know, a coherent thought. And so digging down and around is much easier now. A little bit more mithril. I'm like, why was I jumping? I could have been using the grappling hook all this time. Oh well, you know, now I figured it out. You know, basic functionality. There's a potion that shows the doors are. Oh yes, there is, isn't there? I pick it up sometimes and then I throw it in a chest and forget about it forever. I don't think I'll ever be good at this game. There aren't enough words in the crafting menu and pictures annoy me. Speleologist potion. It's like a spatial geologist potion. Ah, I see. Spelunker potion. Okay, yeah, for sure. Fortunately, we have just received one, allowing me to... Oh, wow, okay. So, is that red one the different... It looks a different color of red than this other stuff, so we're going to check that out. It's adamantite! Fantastic! Alright, yes. You blew the game wide open, Angelo. Good job. Now with X-ray vision, we will be able to quickly find all of this. So this dark reddish color, that's what we're looking for. Alright, so there's some more down there. It looks like we'll just chip right through the wall and go at it. Is that a person? It is a person. A lost girl. Hello, lost girl. No, don't. Oh, it's an imp. She lied! She's a witch. Alright, we got too much junk again. That's a statue of a chest. Alright, I'm getting distracted. We need to get only the very specific things that we need. This potion has a limited time offer. For a second I was trying to be careful, and then it occurred to me that if we could get water in, then we would solve the magma problem. Hi, Natasha. With our magnificent spelunking ore, you have come into our lives at the right time, for we are loading up. I've got the mithril earlier, but now that I have cheaty X-ray vision, I'm probably going to get... Oh yeah, killed by a black recluse, it's okay. Do the potions persist through death? These are questions. It doesn't matter if they do. I have another one. It does not persist through death, and that doesn't matter. I have another one. Just needed to favorite the ore real quick so that it wouldn't be lost. That's just copper there. Yeah, that's the orangeness of copper, not the I guess paintings. Oh, the treasure shows up too. So paintings are good enough to be treasure in the eyes of the game. But we're just gonna go deeper. That looks like copper also. It's like just slightly hard for me to see because it changes the color balance. But I think it's copper. I just need to check, because if it's not copper, yeah, it's copper. If it wasn't copper, I would feel very foolish. But that's the right color. Speaking of, these ghosty ladies are not pleased with my incursion. It's alright. They are now dispatched, and we can continue onward. Now with more adamantite. Of course, we're running out of it in 40 seconds, and that is a tragedy. But I'll just have to go through my chest at home and see what can be seen. Like that right there is adamantite, right? In the top right there, yes, it's gotta be. The other thing, it wasn't the... I was like, how am I still seeing it? It was a different buff that was wearing off. And I did not realize. I've still got 2 more minutes. Which really, this is a good result for me. We're going to be able to make something out of this. Maybe even 2 somethings, and that is very exciting indeed. Now, ideally, I will run down another ore vein before this wears out. We've got 30 more seconds. That's a small one there, so we'll go towards it. Doesn't look like there's any other ones around to target, but... Is that one? Maybe. We'll check it out. For our sight is about to diminish. Very sad. Yeah, we'll definitely want to get that again. Yeah, it was. Good deal. Absolutely magnificent. Probably better at this time to just go home. But we're so close here to the underworld that we might as well just keep going and see, you know, if we see anything before we die. Yeah, we've only got 2 gold anyway. And since there are no penalties except embarrassment for perishing, and I don't really feel embarrassment at dying in this game anymore, since it is the natural order of things. I feel vibrations from far below. I'm not gonna try to do the Beach Boys song. I can't sing. But it's a good one. Try to smash that chest with a hammer? Which chest? Maybe get some hellstone for a sword. Yeah, maybe. It's just such a hassle. Because, you know, I won't learn. Alright, so what we'll do here is break the bridge a little bit. Oh, this is adamantite. Excellent! I thought it was going to be hellstone, but it was actually what I was searching for. It just looks much shinier here. Actually quite hard to differentiate. But a great success. More adamant. Here we go. Oh no. Well, this one might not have worked so well. I think we'll have enough... Yeah, we'll have enough volume down here to drain all that. That'll be fine. I just need to stop walking into it while we're doing it. Ridiculous behavior. Alright, and then from this vantage point... Yeah, we'll just be able to... Oh no. Well, I thought it was working out. Then we died. Oh, also I didn't have the inventory space for the hellstone. So we didn't pick up any of it at all. So there's that. Oh well. It's okay. Alright, where are my adamantite bars? Alright, so I can't make them. That is annoying. We'll talk to the guide and maybe he'll tell me how. I didn't lock the inventory, I filled the inventory. If I had locked the inventory, I would have had space for it, but not picked it up, as opposed to not having space for it and not picking it up. So if I put the adamantite... and talk to him... Alright, 30... Okay, so I gotta make a forge out of the hell forge and the ore. There you go. Alright, so we'll just pick up the hell forge then. With the pickaxe, there we go. Here we go, adamantite forge. I'll put it here where the hell forge used to be. And now here at the mithril anvil we can make our adamantite, which is... how many bars? 18 bars for the legs, 24 bars for the breastplate, and then 12 for a helmet, which is just so many bars. Alright, do we want a pickaxe? The pickaxe is no better. It's just a faster pickaxe, but it's not going to help us get anything, I don't think, so we'll just leave it. But we need like a ton more adamantite. The best way to break the set bonus will be the legs, because we'll pick up crit and only lose a little bit of movement speed. Yeah, because the breastplate, we pick up damage but lose crit, and it's a yeah, we'll just do the leg plates first. Wait, it was 12 for the next piece, so we just need 21 more bars, and then we can have our 3-piece there. Alright. Time to look for Spelunker potions. Not that one, that's a Hunter potion. Alright, good to go. I'm like, that's right, I was supposed to be looking for a potion. I'm gonna look for a brief period of time. I did want to empty the inventory first, for reasons I hope are obvious. Alright, that's just honey, and that is not what I want. A Spelunker potion, alright, we got one. This is why holding on to all the trash that drops is fine and good, actually, because eventually you can look through all of them to find exactly one potion that is what you want. Archery potions, which are basically the same icon, but only very, very, very slightly different. I can tell colors apart. I just don't think that's a good way to have to differentiate yellow from orange yellow. There are 2 more of them. If I just restrain my annoyance at the inventory for a bit, we can never have to mine again. Alright, 3 potions is good. So we'll go... Like, anywhere's a fine place to look for them. Except the underneath of the desert, because that was like the sketchiest place. Underneath of the snow didn't seem so bad. We'll go there. Hell also didn't seem so bad. We'll go there. And yes, Natasha, Luca and Abby are doing their absolute best, and we're very proud of them. Alright, now we have chomped down on the potion, and we've got to get moving, so we don't want to waste our time here. it's not being real helpful now, but maybe I've already looked at all these places for it. So none of those are, and none of those are. I'm like, yeah, I went right back in the same place I had been, and now I am surprised. I just, you know, hey, here's one. And there's another one. I knew I did the right thing by coming here. There was rarely a doubt in my mind. Just vanishingly rarely, I have locked out of my window. Alright, now we're good again. We have defeated 50 Floatigros. Never mining again. You heard me. Look, you don't want to remember how long it took us to get to this point. We found a hurtful hellfire, which hopefully will be. Where's my sword? Where is my sword? I think maybe when the axe gets on you, it like stops you from swinging it. Like maybe it, you know, the parrying works or something. But so what is? Oh, it is a yo-yo with 30% crit. We just need to go straight across here to get this adamantite. The old herpaderps are too chunky to get through, and right now they are burning themselves in their rage and confusion. You know, no sympathy to them. What's that one do? Oh, I am weak. Due to the influence of the Floatigros, I am weakened. I'll be okay. I'll get better. I feel vaguely confident in my abilities to vaguely live through it. Ish. I do believe that I'll be okay because, you know, we are closer and closer towards having the full adamantite set. We might actually get it with this potion level, but, you know, if not, we have 2 other potions, and maybe we'll get it from them. That's not adamantite, you can tell because it burned my feet. I don't think being down here is the best way to get it, and it doesn't seem like a very wise usage of my potions, so we're just going to go to the snowway, go to the snowway. We've got 1 more minute of time on this, so maybe that'll be enough time to find like 1 node. Pretty careless. I should have been more thoughtful about that, since the ores in hell are likely to be more exposed. It's not as advantageous to be spending my potion timer on them. But am I running right back to the... Yes, I'm running back down the exact pathway I did before. Brilliant. Fantastic. Showing a keen ability to pay no attention at all. I knew that I had gone down the elevator, but I did not remember that I had turned left to get there. We'll just go down into this dangerous place because it's less dangerous than me pretending that I'm going somewhere smart. And the potion wore off. Alright, so... Well, that got us 1 unit of adamantium, and that is very successful. So let's go ahead and spelunk again. Okay, so we're getting these weird fossil things lit up, which, yeah, so that's just like a desert specific thing. I refuse to believe I'm supposed to care about them right now, so I'm not going to pretend to. And that's just the Crimtane thing again. Alright, in conclusion, I am never going to find any more ore. This was a dumb plan, and I should feel bad for having it. That might be one right there. It also could be copper. It's copper. Fantastic. What a waste of my valuable potion. That ore is greenish, so it's either orichalcum or it's just cobalt with a different spicy light on it, and I don't know it yet. Neither one matters because I'm dead again. Alright, so that went super well. This time we're gonna go right. We're gonna go right down the meteor shaft. That way, not that way. No, the meteor shaft, we can go left or right. Okay, yeah, we'll try to go right, though. We'll try to remember to go right. This is just copper again, isn't it? Yes, it is indeed just copper again. Alright, so I need to make this one count so I can get my final adamantium and never need to mine anything ever again. I assume it'll be just like in Minecraft when you suddenly never need any more diamonds and you're just like so happy because you're like, finally that period of my life is over. No matter what happens, I'm never going to need one more diamond. Hey, here's some. Yes, indeed. Epic damage for mining. Epic music, rather. Epic damage from the thought of me ever doing something smart like not taking fall damage. I died on my peaceful world like 8 times. Speaking of dying, the Black Recluse killed me. And now we are out of potions of spelunkery. No, there's another one. Alright, excellent. We have found another one. Alright. Last potion. Not much good luck so far. Because that's still copper right there. Maybe it only spawns further down and I drank it too early. But here's a big node, so... And then there's another one over to the right there, so excellent indeed. There's another node right there, which is twice as excellent as there not being another node right there. Very exciting. It looks like, yeah, several more nodes around. So if we could just live a little while, we should be in good business. We're just going to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room there. There's no reason to allow them to walk in, so we're not going to. Is going so well, just amazing. The potion is what it's all about. So otherwise I would still be languishing, probably trying to find one little bit of something, instead of all of these large bits of something, which is significantly more efficient. We have 1 more minute of time left, so we're just gonna try to find another node or series of nodes if we can. I figure going right down here is like a good way to do it. Or if there was anything around, would we not have found it? And then there's one right there, so we'll be able to just go straight on down. But not directly straight, because that would be careless due to the presence of the lava. But we will be careful. Directly to the side of the lava, where we will probably live through this. Probably. Alright, if we do this carelessly, we won't, though, so... Alright, now how do I get out? These are the questions. There we go. Easy. The problem, if you can call it that, is that now we're out of potions. But, I think, when we return home, we're going to be able to have a full set of adamantite, cementing our position as a person who never ever has to mine anything again. Get a violent star croak and 20 gold. Causes stars to fall after taking damage. Huh, cool. We'll just grab some mithril here and there. Medusa, haven't killed one of them here yet. You know, Medusa didn't do anything wrong, but that doesn't stop her from being dangerous. Can't tell if that's copper. Probably is. And I can't tell if that is hellstone. It probably is. Nope, adamantium. Magnificent. There's no hellstone in the upper part of hell. Alright, that is good information. That means all the weirdly red stuff will be either worthless copper like that is there. Right? Yes. This here will be the good stuff. No, it's just crimstone. I don't really know what's gonna happen there. It'll have to diminish with some time. It right now is burning them though, so that's nice. We'll just hang here, and the skelly will rotate over. Alright, so I guess it's an infinite amount of lava. No, that's unfair. You want me to cut the hellstone? You know, I keep on coming back and trying to get hellstone, but things get in my way, like my inability to do it properly. Or walking into fire. I don't know why I thought it would be over. Now is it good? Now it's good. Okay, that I thought I could walk there. I couldn't. But now, at last, the last suit we'll ever wear. Full adamantite, and the chest bonus is 20% increased melee and movement speed. So we've got good damage now. All we have to do now is stop being bad at playing the game. We're gonna get rid of this cobalt stuff. We're never gonna wear it. Alright, is there any other adamantite stuff we want to make here? The pickaxe is better than our pickaxe, and that's fine. And if we don't need anything else, no, yeah, we'll want the sword, because the sword is not as fast, but it does a lot of damage, and it has 24% crit. And you know, it's plenty fast enough. Thank you. I accept your congratulations. I feel like I'm finally ready to never play the game. What's the least useful thing I can do now? Swing my sword around? That's what I'll do. Alright, so now we can do anything. So... Crimson sure is looking a lot more frequent. But, you know, that's why I changed the music away, because I got tired of hearing the same song of my imminent doom. I thought, you know, wouldn't it be nicer if I just heard something else? No, the Terraria music's great, but after 25 hours of hearing it in 1 week, I figured I would mix it up a little bit. We'll get another chest. That way, whenever we die again, we can put the chest on the ground and put everything in it and then forget about it, as is tradition. Alright, the ice blocks obviously melt. I should have been slightly more thoughtful about that. You know, for the same reason, the wood probably won't be appropriate. Do I have anything to stand on? Dirt blocks, there we go. Okay, and then I knocked the dirt block away. This is why I can't be trusted with anything. All right, we're gonna mine it from a better spot. Oh right, I wouldn't have had any space for the hellstone. It would still be sitting down over here. There we go. Now I've picked it up. Okay, I thought I was far enough away. Anyway... Look, man, I don't think we're gonna get that sword. I just don't think it's gonna happen for you and me. I've been wrong before, but I just don't think it's in the cards, man. Anyway, we're just gonna go left now. Nothing wrong with going left. Going left is nice and satisfying. Bunch of stuff I don't care about. Great. Oh, a tortoise. Oh well. Well, you know, it was fun. You know, it's a good game. I'm sure that there's a bunch of things that I'm not doing that are important for it, but, you know, I kind of feel like I've already done everything I feel like doing, so... Alright. You know, good game. Terraria, it's a good game. I'm glad I played it. Seems like a good time. You know, I don't have any problems with this game besides the fact that the inventory is made of pictures, which is really a me thing and not a game design thing. You know, really quite a fun game. Really tight gameplay. I like mechanically the way that the combat goes and flows through. It's really good. You know, it's the mechanics of the game teach the game in a really interesting way. You can just sort of feel your way through it like I did. I'm sure that there's more intentional ways of playing it, and indeed like all sorts of depth that I haven't plumbed. But you know, a wonderful game, and I'm glad I played it. So thanks for the recommendation. Well, Angelo, like, theoretically I would clear it, but I also, like, I don't feel like doing anything else. I don't even know what else there is to do. You know, and if somebody told me, I would probably say to everything on the list, if it doesn't seem logical to me to do it, I'm just not gonna do it in a game. Probably. You know, in Mario, you go from left to right on a 2D Mario game, right? You go from left to right, and at the right side of the level is the end, and at the left is the beginning. So, no matter what you do in between those places, you proceed by moving right. And in a game like that, you know, it always makes sense for me to go forward. But... there's only so much of, like, me having to look up what I'm supposed to do in a game that I want to do, and it's like, not very much. Because although you're telling me, you know, there's the Queen Slime, there's this and that, but, like, if I don't see it, then, I don't know. It's not a... I don't know how to explain this about myself. But if it doesn't emerge from my experience in the game, it doesn't compel me to take part in that part of the game. If somebody says, oh, there's this cool thing here, that doesn't mean anything to me in terms of, like, my plans. Well, it's more that if you give me creativity in a game, I will not respond to any direction. You can give me liberty or give me death, but you cannot give me some of both. See, you know, there's the creeping crimson that's taking over the world, but I don't care. You guys have told me there's a way to stop it, and that's fine, but, like, but I don't care. Nothing about the crimson in the world made me feel like I was supposed to deal with it. You guys saying it would take over made me feel like you thought it was bad, but nothing going on makes me feel like that's not supposed to happen. You get my meaning? Like, from my perspective, the Crimson's supposed to take over the world, and then maybe I'll fight somebody at the end or something. I don't know how any of this works. And moreover, like, it doesn't interest me in a game like this to have to look. The idea of, like, looking on a Wikipedia, or, you know, wiki, not a Wikipedia, that's a different sort of thing. But yeah, you say it's sad because in hard mode things get intentional? Yep, well, you know, like, maybe that's why normal mode was for me. Because in normal mode, basically everything that I did, besides the Deerclops thing, which was very artificial, and I didn't find that much enjoyment in, you know, like, was, okay, there's a name of an achievement, so I went and looked for a bee, you know, there were a lot of slimes, and then there was a king slime in the rain, and I never got to kill him, you know, there was a dungeon, and then I fought the dungeon, but now it wants me to choose what to do rather than discover it, and I don't want to do any of those things, you know, it's like, I don't feel like building more houses, I don't feel like learning how to do other stuff in the game. I just wanted to explore, and I did. You know, it's a good game, but I feel like I've got what I'm going to get out of it, at least for now, but, because, I mean, what else do? I start looking up on the internet how to get achievements. None of that sounds appealing to me. I like you guys, you know, describing stuff to me. That's fun and like a cool bit of interaction, but, like, I don't know. I don't like to push things after they stop being fun. And, you know, now that I got my armor and my sword, I'm just like, what do I do? But in the sense that now I don't care to do anything else. Not in that anything else. I don't know. I'm repeating myself. Anyway, Terraria is a good game. I would call it a great game. Very clearly, there's a lot of replayability that other people see in it. But yeah, I think this game is too much of a mix of things that are required and things that are not required. And, yeah. It's why I didn't like Breath of the Wild when I played it. I felt like it was pretending to give me freedom and then denying it to me. But I'll look fondly back at my time in Terraria. There was this magical moment where I was just traveling through and, you know, digging down, and everything was a new discovery, and everything was so, like, fresh and cool, and every item I saw was an upgrade. And you can't maintain that feeling in an RPG, right? You just can't. And eventually the legs have to come from somewhere, and I don't know. I think it was my village dying Because to you guys, the guide's the guide, and, you know, the dryad is the dryad. But to me, you know, Isis was the dryad, and she died. And Milton was the salesman here that dresses like a wizard, and Isaac is just an imposter that lives in that man's house. And, you know, I broke the world whenever the pirates came and killed everybody, and it could never be put back together again. And, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes mistakes are far more grievous than they can be understood to be in the moment. And it was all my fault. The town's a graveyard, and all my friends are dead, and it's all because of me, because I had to look at the map. I thought it would be fine, and it wasn't, you know, and that's how it goes too. Just, you know, I've never made a mistake that grievous in my life, and I'm glad. But I sure did in Terraria. But anyway, until we return again with some other game, who knows what I'll play. You know, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and you know, I hope you've enjoyed the Terraria experience. Maybe I'll play again someday. Maybe not. It's hard to say. But oh well. I'll see you guys later. I should be streaming sometime later on tonight. Something. Maybe I'll just do some wheat. I don't know. I'll see you.